morning, guys. Welcome back to Vlogtober day 2. It is Tuesday or Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. I'm going to go return the iPhone. I think were supposed to ship me a label, but they didn't, so I have to go to Staples to print it off because UPS, they have you like log into your email account, as opposed to Staples, you can just like email it to the printer and then it prints it out. Hopefully it works this time. The last time I printed something off at UPS, the printer shut off after I paid for it, and then I asked the lady to reprint it and it was literally the whole size of the computer page. So hopefully that's okay. I need to go to UPS after Staples, and then I'm gonna go to Whole Foods to return some Amazon packages. So that is the plan for today. Hopefully it takes me under an hour to do. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Hi guys, I am back from running errands. So in total, everything took me like about an hour to do. I first went to Staples and I literally had the exact same issue that I had before. The label covered the entire page. I don't know why it did that. Before I printed off the label, I tried to like resize it on my computer and it seemed to look fine, like when I did the print preview, but for some reason whenever I go to Staples, it always prints a label really big. So I did that, and then I went to UPS. I ended up bringing like tape and scissors because some like shipping places, they won't like tape the stuff up for you unless you pay for a whole roll of tape, and I was not about to pay like $8 for a roll of tape. So I brought our packing tape and these big like crafting scissors. So I brought that. I was like, oh, I'll just tape it up, and he's like, no, he was like, no worries. So I asked him if I could use that big ass label, and he said it was fine. So he ended up like taping the label for me, and yeah, so that was really good. I'm glad that I got that phone out because the lady was like, number one, make sure you return it within 30 days because if you don't, you will get charged the full price. And then she said, make sure that I take a screenshot of the tracking number because like since I got it through AT&T, they didn't send me like a packing slip to go in there. So she was like, make sure you send it to the right warehouse and make sure you have your tracking label. So I was like, okay, girl. So I did that. Then I went to Whole Foods. I had so much stuff to return. Like I kind of felt bad because there was someone waiting behind me, and I was like thinking to myself, girl, I'm not gonna be done, because I swear I had like 6-7 things to return. And then I went to Juice Generation. I got some smoothies. My fiance bit his tongue really bad today, so he wanted a smoothie because he can't really like chew on anything. So I got the protein knockouts. This smoothie is really good, and I don't know if my friend is watching this video, but I remember I drank that smoothie at her house, and that was not a good idea. That was not a good idea. Thank God. Thank God. Her and I are literally best friends because if that was anyone else, like except for one other person, that would have been bad. So yeah, anyway, I got this protein knockout drink and it's really good. It has, I think, 1 or 2 scoops of protein powder, and then it's got like peanut butter, bananas. It kind of tastes like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You guys know I love Juice Generation. I love their high fibe, and I'm not someone who really likes bananas, but I really like the banana like this mixed in with their smoothies. I think most of their smoothies, they put bananas in there. The smoothies are, I would say they're okay priced. They're around like $10 to $11. There's another juice place that charges like $17 for a smoothie, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. At that point, just make it yourself. The price as well as the quality is really good. And I am waiting for my video to like upload. I think I finished the thumbnail before I got home, but like before I went out. So I uploaded everything, my video, my thumbnail, and something told me just to like click on the video that I uploaded, and for some reason like YouTube cut out some of the music like in the beginning. It's only like a minute worth of music, but it's just clips playing like from the first part of my day, and I don't mind like when the natural sound is there, but I didn't intend for it to be just the natural sound. I had music under there as well, so I'm glad that I looked at it. So I don't know why, because playing it in Final Cut, I can still hear the music, and then I export like the video onto my computer and I can hear the music also within that file. But when I play the video like on the YouTube app, I can't hear the music for that one section. And I scrolled through the rest of my video to see if the music is still there, and it is. So I don't know if like it was just turned down too low. It's really weird. Like I can hear it everywhere else. So needless to say, I just exported it, and I'm waiting for it to go onto my computer, and then I'm gonna re-upload it to YouTube. So hopefully I can still have it up by 5. If anything, I'll put it up at 5:15, because I notice YouTube, like, uploading it is fine, but then YouTube takes a long time to check the videos. Usually, like before, it wasn't too bad because like my videos are pretty consistent as far as the checking. Like I think they check through like cursing and copywriting. I'm pretty sure that they do that. I don't know why, but yeah, so sometimes it takes a little bit longer to check the video, but it's only around like 25, actually no, it's 18 minutes long, so it should be okay. But let me know what you guys think about the thumbnail. I tried to change it up. I wanted to put a little bit of orange in there, and I wanted to change the text because the last Vlogtober, I didn't really like the text that I put. So let me know what you guys think of the thumbnail as well as the intro. The thumbnails, like, I can't really make them as curated. What is this? Oh, that's a shirt. I can't really make them as curated because I'm just vlogging one day, and it's kind of like today I was trying to take pictures like for my thumbnail, but it's kind of hard to do that. But yeah, it's kind of hard to get photos for the thumbnail. Like that's how today is going. Once I am done, I think it's around like no, sorry, it's like 4 something right now. So around 5 or 6, I'm gonna make some dinner. I think I might either make pasta or I will make chicken and broccoli. I actually didn't have dinner yesterday because I just completely forgot. Like at these shows, there's not really food, and by the time you get out, it's so late. So yesterday for dinner, I literally had 2 packets of peanuts, and then when I came home, I had a Haagen-Dazs ice cream bar because we got some from Costco, like a big box. So I had that for dinner. So I was really craving pasta yesterday. That's what I was going to have before I ended up going to the show. Oh, let's talk about the show. Did I talk about that yet? So the Broadway show was really good. It was called Water for Elephants. And if you're not gonna see it, I'll tell you guys, but if you guys do want to see it, just skip. I'll leave a time mark. Basically, it's about this guy and his parents. I'm assuming that he comes from a wealthy family, but his parents end up dying in a very tragic car crash, I know. And then he kind of loses everything. So he gets on this train, and the train car that he's in, the guys are like, you have to get off the train. Like, they're literally like, you're not bumming off us. And turns out the train is for a circus. So the guy's like, please, can I just stay on the train just to be able to buy dinner for the night, blah, blah, blah. So stays on the train. And then it turns out that he was supposed to be a vet. He went to veterinary school, but he didn't pass his test. And obviously in the circus, there are a lot of animals. So the owner of this circus hires him as a vet. He ends up working for the vet. And he ends up meeting the owner's wife. She's like the main girl that like does all the acts like with the animals. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen like, you guys have been to the circus, right? Like, you know, like there's one person that does a lot of stuff with animals. Anyway, she's that person. And it's basically kind of like foreshadowing because the owner is like, that's my wife. Like, you'll never have a chance. And the owner's wife, she does like this act with a horse, and the horse has to like be put under. So the horse was the main act. So they need to find a new animal for the new act. So they end up coming across an elephant. And if you guys don't know, elephants are my favorite animal. So they end up coming across an elephant, and they're trying to train the elephant, and the elephant's like not listening. And this is like during the time of prohibition, so there's no alcohol. So like they're going to speakeasies. Also, the owner is abusing his wife. It was a lot. Like, I did not look into this play at all. There was a lot going on. Then they're still trying to train this elephant. It's like a day before the performance. They're not able to get the elephant to cooperate, and it turns out the elephant only understands Polish because the guy who got on the train, the vet, he is Polish. So he says something in Polish, and then the elephant listens. So they end up being this great act. And I forgot to mention, when the husband like kind of hems up the wife, the vet kisses the wife. So yeah, they end up like they're falling in love. And where was I going with this? Long story short, she ends up leaving the owner. One, because she's fallen in love with the vet, and two, because the elephant tramples over the elephant tramples over him and kills him. And this is all being told, like, we're watching it, but he's also telling the story as he's older, because he ends up visiting a circus when he's older. But yeah, anyway, the show was really good. I was very surprised at how well the like actors and actresses were. They were like really doing Cirque du Soleil shit. Like, they were really doing it. I was very shocked. So it was a very, very good show. I wouldn't say, I thought it was gonna be more like kid friendly because it's circus, but I would say it's definitely for like teens or mid like adults, because a lot of the topics in there I don't think were probably appropriate. But it was a really, really good show. I have a feeling that it's going to be really big. I think it just went on to Broadway in March, if I'm not mistaken. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong, but I really think it has potential to be like a really good show that everyone watches. Like, for example, people love like Aladdin. I don't think it's like gonna be like a classic like Lion King, but what's that other one? Probably not like Wicked either. But I definitely think it's going to be a very big show that people go to see, because just the acrobats, like, they did a really good job. I was not expecting the performance to be that good. Usually there's like singing and dancing, but no one's doing like tricks and like flips. They were throwing people in the air. People were doing ribbon dancing. Like, it was a lot going on. So very good. I would definitely recommend it if you were looking like for a Broadway show to watch. So yeah, I'm going to go check on my uploading thing. Hopefully like it uploads pretty fast, because I want it to go up at 5 so that people know like this is a reoccurring time. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that and I'll check in with you guys. Guys, I've been obsessed with these pajamas. They are literally the prettiest pink color. On camera, it's coming up more of like a silver pearlescent, but it's just really pretty, like oyster baby pink. And I'm also currently reading this book. This book was written like in the 30s or the 40s, so the English is very different. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the vlog and I'll see you guys tomorrow.